Okay, so my name is Mike Escobar, and I am the program specialist for the Food Bank of Northern Nevada. Today we're doing one of several such events. It's called Mobile Harvest, and what we do is, lately these days, we do one big event in Washoe County, just like kind of what you see going on in the background. So essentially what goes on is we bring a bunch of fresh products. Today we have things like apples, oranges, milk, eggs, those kinds of things, just kind of fresh, healthy, nutritious product. And we bring it to different sites around the community. Ever since the COVID shutdown that the state is still, kind of recovering from, we are maintaining social distance and safety for staff, volunteers, and clients by doing, as you see here, right here, drive-through style. So they come in, we have a pre-packed box of non-perishable shelf-stable goods like canned fruits, veggies, and meats, along with a blue bag of some of the produce that you see right there, a selection of it like the milk, eggs, apples, oranges, that sort of thing. And then the clients come and they pick up, they get a box and a bag per family that they're picking up for. Most of them are. So the only paid staff for the food bank that's out here are the people doing the check-in right there. They actually come from other departments, but since some of their departments are on temporary hiatus, so to speak, with the shutdown, then we've all kind of pooled forces to help administer these programs. And then our driver, of course, he's paid staff, and myself, I kind of oversee the site as a whole. But pretty much everyone that you see on the food packing line is a volunteer. So just people from the community. Some of the people are on furlough, some of the people are longtime volunteers, different groups in the community, different individuals that come and help us orchestrate this event and carry it through successfully. We have seen our service numbers dramatically increase. So we've always done mobile harvest, but it used to be more of a farmer style sort of event. So we'd have the tables and the product out here. Clients would physically walk up to us, and we'd have limited quantities. So you can have up to 8 cucumbers. So they say, okay, only give me 4. We'd load up 4 in their bags. Now it's much more kind of drive-through, grab and go. It's all pre-packed, and we still have the same amount of product, or the same amount and type of product that we're given generally, but it just has to be a lot more socially distanced, so to speak. Along with that, we've also seen an increase, probably about 40 to 50%, even 60% in some cases, greater usage at some of these sites than we used to in town in Washoe County. And in our rural distributions like Winnemucca, Lovelock, Hawthorne, those sorts of places, smaller populations, but nonetheless still about a 20 to 30% increase on average of the amount of client use for these sorts of events. So we do about 4 of these per week within Washoe County, and we do 1 a day. So today the big site is Sparks. We're here at Sparks Christian Fellowship. Yesterday we were at Hug High School, okay, and we've also traveled to places such as the Grand Sierra Resort. Last month we were at the Aces Ballpark. So we just do different areas around the community that are businesses that are currently not operating, or in the case of Sparks Christian Fellowship, this is a longtime partner agency of ours. They also have their own food pantry on the inside, and obviously one of the larger churches in the area. They're kind enough to let us use their lot. We'll be at Meadowood Mall later on, okay, this month. So basically just community partners where we are fortunate to be able to use their facilities to do these sorts of drive-through events. I'd say a story that I heard secondhand, so I didn't hear it myself personally, but my colleague, she ran across a client who told her that she had been a hairdresser her whole life. So she was a hairdresser, successfully employed for the last 30 plus years for herself, for salons, like all manner of business, a very, very secure line of employment up until the COVID shutdown, when of course all beauty salons and barbershops had to close down. So this person, they had some savings. They received the government stimulus and whatnot, but they still have bills to pay. They still have rent to pay, food, kids, all these sorts of related expenses. And this person was extremely thankful that we were there and to provide the food that we did that day. She said, I still have a lot of issues, a lot of problems, and I'm still not back to work, but at least my kids and I don't have to worry about food, at least for the next couple of days. I want to say thank you, or I don't want to say thank you, we want to say thank you as a food bank in Northern Nevada. We want to say thank you to all the volunteers that make this possible. This is a huge operation. We saw the bulk of our traffic already, so it doesn't look like much is going on, but we're serving hundreds and hundreds of people a day at these things. We could not do it without the staffing power of the volunteers. We could not do it without our community partners that let us use their lot and their spaces for these things. And lately also I want to say thank you to the National Guard for providing additional personnel AirGuard in particular has been especially valuable at the warehouse in helping us pack all manner of products, as well as helping us coordinate what can sometimes be difficult traffic patterns at these sites. So thank you to everyone, including the AirGuard, that makes this possible.